Shit. I didn't even put a, what do you call it? Whatever. You have a message from God. It's not gonna happen. This weather sucks. Hello, one person. Oh, that's what I had to do, the battery. Batería. Batería. We're good. Maybe not so good. Whatever. Oh, that's right, I forgot. That's because I took the photo with my iPad. Idiot. Oh. Raining all day. All day. It's a real bitch when you got to do 10 welds. 10. They're not necessary welds for progress to keep going on with a bird cage. Nah. I kind of...
You have a message from God.
But I need the 10 welds. The bird cage, or bird breeding boxes are finally fully 2-coated. I need to get one more coat of paint on the back wall, which isn't installed. Just makes it a lot easier when you install it. And the 10 welds I have to do is going to offset the breeding boxes by 25 mil.
have to weaken.
make them more solid, you know?
Sensodyne sensitivity in enamel helps restore enamel strength.
Like really solid.
And provides 24-hour sensitivity relief. Nobody has sensitivity like Sensodyne.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend.
It's been so wet for the last 3 days, but I'm not complaining. It really has hampered this bird thing in a way. Not complete standstill. I just don't think you'd find anyone out in the middle of winter trying to paint, and I'm still painting. Funnily enough, man, I woke up this morning, the fucking paint ran so far past the mark that I'd set myself. But nonetheless, the timber soaked it up. And besides, it needs 2 coats anyway. Yeah. Hello, Pellets Corner. How are you? Lovely to see you. I apologise I didn't see you there. It's all good. Yeah. I think it's funny. All I can say is boy. Hey, Emu. How are you? I was about to say, all I can say is boy. Have we had a lot of water? But I was just saying I got to do, well, as I was trying to finish the 5 smaller boxes, breeding boxes, and that's getting 2 coats of paint absolutely everywhere because I want to protect them, you know. And I encountered a very small problem. The screws that assemble the boxes will leave a gap between the weatherboard or the fence paling, which it won't look like fence paling anyway, but it's going to leave a gap. And if I don't do anything about it. And I think it's from like a long-lasting point of view. The 10 welds will be done very quickly. You know, it's all I got to do is weld 10 pieces of, oh, pardon me, 25mm by 25mm angle line in an opposite direction, because the bars that go across, they're for holding the palings in. And I'm actually going to. I'm going to double dip on the crossbars and mount the breeding boxes to them. You'll see anyway. But all I can say is it's very wet. very wet. Very, very, very wet. Yeah. How's the weather where you are, Amia? Because it all came from your way. Thanks. But I don't mind. It makes me think. Hello, Mamma Mia. What are you going to breed? I'm just taking a chance on shit, Mamma Mia. So, I'm gonna get 20 budgies, 10 quail thingamajiggies, but I got to create the little world for them first. And yeah, I kind of want to make sure it's, how would you say? I'd love to put birds in it tomorrow. It's just there's no way they can be. They're not going to be there for very long. They'll just fly out everywhere. And the reason I'm a little slow at the moment is because forever and ever and ever, I've learnt that you may get 10 years out of a paling fence. You may. That's these days. Back in the old days, as a kid, my old man would make me paint the fucking paling fences with sump oil. They never fell down. Wish it would have, because I wouldn't have had to spend the school holidays painting a fucking paling fence with sump oil. Anyway, I didn't mind. Kept me off the streets and out of mischief, you know. But one thing is, over time I've learnt, as much as people may hate painting, there's a purpose behind it. Well, above all, it's about protecting the timber, and it's you get a choice of what colour you want to protect the timber with. That's if you buy the right paint. And all I can say is thank God I chose a water-based paint for the timber. Yeah. I forgot to post a photo because the photo's on my iPad and I'm actually using it to talk to you. I'll post it after this stream exactly like I said I would. And basically, you'll see 202 grams of gold, pure gold, in its rawest form. How it comes out of the ground and the rivers.
Now that's a ripper price. Simple, affordable.
I'm just saying.
Easy as Frank.
Yeah, pure gold. Whatever carats that is. Yeah, I just noticed today actually, Mamma Mia, like, so I'm using in the post I did yesterday, you can clearly see that I'm using the old ironing table to paint the parts that are all separate. I got to put everything back together, which pulling them apart wasn't well. I should never have put them together to start with. I was excited to see the bird boxes, and I thought I'll put them together because like some people wanted to see them, but that was the biggest mistake I ever made because like it took enough time to put them together, and then I had to pull them apart. But like it's all good. Tomorrow they're all back together and sealed for good. I only have to drill 2 holes in each box on the floor, conceal the screws, and that will be their main mounting point. So no matter and they're going to be mounted to steel, and the front of the box is going to be mounted to the palings. Yeah, 2 little bolts, I think. There is no way. Did you find the other 2? There's another 2. Shit, Abby. So, may I ask, Amia, how many did you send? Because I've got 10 pulled apart. Well, no, I've got 5 put back together already painted. I got another 5 already painted and ready to put back together, and that's not my issue. My issue is it's better than I know now because, like, should I get a chance to perform those welds tomorrow, I'll be performing. Well, if there's 2 more, I'd rather know because, like, I've got all the materials here to complete that back wall. That back wall, it's the weather that's holding me up. It's the middle of winter. Give me a break. I shall double check. Yeah. I'll double check because I need to do a division. 1950 divided by 5 at the moment. Hello, DD. I thought about that, Sassy. Like, I've never really looked into it, but isn't inbreeding anything not good? But, like, I am aware that it can go wrong or some shit. Inbreeding, what do? Come out with 2 heads and shit? Beak upside down? They could even have alopecia like Sammy. With a full head of hair. Well, I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. I really don't.
The Amart half-yearly sale has arrived. Save up to 50% off at new range of
But
furniture.
I have thought of it. I have thought of it. So should I make tiny little banjos and put a like a swing on a chain like in Deliverance so they can sit on the front porch of their fucking nesting box and diddling ding 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 ding. God, I hope that shit doesn't happen. Fuck me dead. That's all I need.
You have a message from God.
More anomalies in my life. Yeah, we'll be right, Sass. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I suppose I could trade the babies. He also. Their breeding boxes were high up. It worked. Hey, Sass, you had quails? Those little things fly, yeah? Mamma mia. They flew up there yet? Well, if that's the case, I'll I'll be experimenting with them because I don't know anything about them. Like, I don't. I know they lay eggs. I know that 3 quail eggs is 1 chicken egg. What's the difference? Quail egg, chicken egg. They did fly up there. I know, Emmy, but I'm hopeless. I watch Family Guy when I'm not on the. Them fucking things can fly fairly high, yes. Didn't have button quails. Nah, I got the door sorted. Oh, hang on, have I? Yeah, I got the door sorted out. Yeah, somehow. The door will work. I think I should be right with the door, yeah. Quail eggs are good for some autoimmune. Okay. I just want to make a nice salad this summer and just hard boil quail eggs and throw them in there whole. That'd be funny. Last year I never put any eggs in salad. No. This year I might. Sneaking out as fast as fuck. How many did you have, Sass? Because, like, the way it's set up now, the back wall,
Sensitive skin.
I will look for those other two breeding boxes, Amia.
Great looking skin.
I will look thoroughly.
With SPF 15, Nivea is for skin.
If I find them, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know. But I will look through everything. Because somehow, everything has to be even, and I don't want the top box perch sitting over the bottom box perch directly. I mean, budgies don't care what's beneath them. They'll just take a dump on anything. Yeah. But I assure you, I've taken every ounce of care. My biggest problem with those kind of breeding boxes, well, with breeding boxes in general, not those kind. The groove they have at the back where you slide the perspex in and out, that's made of, I don't know, 10 mil pine. And that groove is susceptible to weather if you don't try and do things to stop the timber breaking. Now, I kind of think that the perspex never needs to be slid up and down, but I have thoroughly painted in the grooves and everything. I think the perspex, as long as it remains clean, so you can see in the box without having to go in the aviary, that's kind of like, yeah. But they will be solid. Yeah. Put it this way, if the aviary takes off in the wind, the boxes are going with it. Yeah. Just saying. If it keeps raining, nothing will be getting delivered around here, Amia. But that's okay. The dams need to be full. Sometimes you just gotta suck it up, you know. I mean, believe me, I'd rather be outside. Well, I was outside today and I actually froze holding a fucking paintbrush, watching fucking paint dry because I'm sick, and thank God it's water-based paint. So easy to wash off compared to fucking oil-based. And watching paint dry in this weather, I'll tell you what, let me have a look at the weather. What do we got? $10 degrees. It's pissing down rain. And according to weather.com and my geographical position, as we wait. We have 94% humidity at 7:54 p.m. We have 9 degrees. We have a 22 km/h wind that's coming from the west. UV index 0. Moonrise 8:58 a.m. Moonset 8:10 p.m. But as you can see, the humidity is so high that like I'm genuinely not interested in painting. Now, I never said I hate it, but things have got to last and you got to do it properly and blah, blah, blah. At least I gave it half a chance. Because when you hang fucking timber up and you don't paint it, I can't stand that greyish, shitty look. No. At least stain it or something. Yeah. Quail boxes are high, yeah? So they might punch on with the budgies. But how does a quail chick get out? You see the size of a quail chick? It's like the end of your thumb. That's one big leap of faith from up there.
When did things get so pricey? At least Frank's Basic Extras
I'm just saying.
in just $3.35 a week. Take that, Hawthorne. Seriously.
They tiny, I know. They stick their heads out of them boxes and look down. They're gonna fucking shit themselves.
In the 90s.
But then again, I heard they're not human. And their brain capacity or their brain cell capacity is about none. Yeah. I'm just saying. Don't they meet on the ground? Well, I didn't think they'd meet at the bar. I'm just saying. Sleep. Oh, sleep. Well, yeah. They probably do. It's a new world. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they might not like it. I don't know. I mean, I guess they'll have no choice, will they, really? They can take a chance on me. I had to be careful not to step on mine. Like, can you train them like a budgie? I mean, you know, like, do they sit on your finger and stuff? Don't put them up too high. No, 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 no. I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. Kind of. Because I don't mind having quails for the eggs, but like, do you like? How do you know they're not? I suppose you don't have any males. Yeah. Okay. Nah, fuck it. I'm not going to get any quail. How do you tell a quail male? Like, you can't just ask it. How do you tell a male quail? I know budgies, but like, is there a difference? Just asking. I used to take the eggs and put them in the incubator. Oh, okay. Oh, so you hadn't. I was watching this thing, Sass, about quails, and the person had an incubator, and like they were born and lived in a fucking Tupperware box. That's how small they are. Until they were like a bit grown up. They stand taller and they crow. Okay. Do they act like roosters? Like, do they chase you and crap? You will know, trust me. Yes, they are fucking nasty. Well, I'm telling you now, in the chicken pen, I had a fucking Donne squash racket. And me and the rooster, he was an arsehole. He'd let me in, right? He'd let me in. I'd fill the fucking bucket with the eggs up. And I'd come out of the fucking chook shed. And he's standing there at the gate. And he'd go ya. Like, but the nasty males are good breeders. Okay. Because like I whacked that rooster. If it was a tennis serve at Wimbledon, that would have been an ace. Because it was vicious. And it kept coming back for more and more and more. Yeah.
A lot of the foods that we have can weaken your enamel, and that's what can lead to sensitivity. Sensodyne sensitivity in enamel helps restore
Big
enamel
time?
strength,
Big time what?
soothe the nerves, and provides 24-hour sensitivity relief. Nobody does sensitivity like Sensodyne.
That's great, guys. And cut. Cool car, right? Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you now, you know that's got colour bond. Well, not colour bond, but tin roofing that I pulled and replaced off the house around the sides. Like,
Are you ready for our close-up?
if one of them attacks me, I'm dreading to hear the sound of it, like quail getting booted into the fucking corrugated iron, because like I'm not out there to attack them. It was getting too much. Well, I kind of think two birds, right? Two kinds of birds. Now, well, I'm just gonna sit there and go, what the fuck? Have they got talons like a rooster? Like my rooster was a dick. I look at it this way. Oh, they don't have talons, so what do? Beak you with that tiny little beak? That's it. I think we're going to have a serious talk. Some of these quails, if they attack, like, dude, can you not see the size difference? What are you doing? Will they let you pick them up? Probably not. You know, but insane, they will peck each other to death. They will scout. Yeah, the pecking order's always been in play. The girls are friendly. Okay, you do it from young. Yeah, I'm not going to have any male. What do you call it? Quail. Nah. Doesn't that suck? Like, what's wrong with men? See, it's not just humans. It's fucking animals as well. All the men are dicks. My chooks. No, they didn't peck them out. They ate them. You know, I used to know this lady, DD, and she used to pick up the eggs off the ground in a, what do you call it, free range egg farm. So all the chickens are in pens. They lay their eggs on the ground, and she just went around. That's what these ladies did. That was their job. Couple of hours a day, get paid cash, picking the eggs up at the fucking egg farm. And they had signs on the doors. If you feel sick and are unwell, to not enter those chicken coops in case you passed out and landed on your back with your face upwards. They'll peck your eyes out, yeah. Imagine that, passing out in a chicken pen. and never seeing again. That'd be fucking horrible, wouldn't it? Just saying. I dug into a rat nest and they ate the babies so fast. They ate their own babies, the rats? Hang on. The chooks dug out the rat's nest and ate the babies? Gross. That's what I mean.
Designer multifocals, no gap. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Chickens are bad. Yeah. I once fed omelettes. I fed an omelette to the chickens. And I fed chicken to the chickens. And they did not give one fuck. Not one. You know, I didn't go out on my way to cook up a chicken. Just kitchen scrap shit. They ate it all. Yeah. Chickens are horrible. Whoever can invent the food that makes them shit dry, like balls, because like chicken shit is like, what is wrong with them? Have you seen chicken turds? 10 chickens. You know, they shit everywhere. Can you imagine if humans were kept in aviaries? Can you imagine the bottom of the cage? If humans were a pet, who would have them? If humans were a pet, who would have them? Because, like, I'm imagining. I've read stories. Don't know if any of them are true. Like Tarzan, right? He allegedly grew up a savage. Yeah. Allegedly, some humans have been raised like savages. And if all humans were savages, I'm. Nah, no one would want humans as a pet. No one. No one. Except for aliens. But then again, if aliens got a hold of us turds, first thing they want to do is shove something up our ass. Allegedly. Because, like, every movie about, like, alien abduction, there's always something about anal probing in them. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's been depicted in many things. South Park, Family Guy. But quails, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm sick of picking my own crap up. Well, you know, your daily shit. That's the difference between humans and animals, right? Like, you use the tools, you pack them up. You go inside, you make dinner, you wash the dishes, you dry them, you pack them up. The only thing you unpack really in a 24 cycle is your bed when you hop into it, but you had to pack it up in the morning. You know, make the bed. Do quails shit much sass, Amia? Are they like distinguishable poops, or are they like, I can't, well, that's a big egg for a little bird. That's why I asked. I'm not a big fan of shit. And that's especially on. I know they're going to shit on things, right? But I don't want my frame shat on. And honestly, with the breeding boxes and the way it's set up, you have to feed them properly. This is what I was told on the rough, right? And Amia, I'd like to offer my apologies for not reading what you sent me But like, I'm not much of a reader. It's kind of like the breeding boxes you sent me come with instruction, but it turns out of excitement, I put them all together so I could take a picture and show you people. I put them together wrong. I should have read the instructions, but it's okay. Yeah, it's going to look like a hole, but it's going to look like a wall full of glory holes. One row will be very interesting. Yeah. So they poop horrendously, right? So am I going to be, am I feeling a situation here where I'm going to have to clean out the bottom of the cage? Is that what you're telling me? I don't mind, but like, well, I am here. Question. You know that straw, right? That goes in the bottom of the aviary. I forgot. What is that straw? It's like a mulch. It'll be very good because, like, if I do have to clean it out, the only reason I'm asking is because then I have to design. Oh, that's for the breeding boxes? Oh, okay. Because,
You, you have a message from God.
I don't want them on bare ground. I don't want to see bare dirt. No. And, well, I guess it's only 4 square meters in footprint. So what do you feed them, Sass? What do you make? Because I was told that the budgies eat the seeds and the husk that drops on the ground is what they eat. But like, they eat a very fine food. They can't eat budgie food. Their beaks are too small. So it's like a powdery kind of stuff. Or something. Is that right? You can buy bales of them. Okay. So the bales there, that's for the nesting boxes, yeah? Because you know what? I reckon I'm going to put sugarcane mulch on the ground. And they can shit their hearts out in that stuff. Because then I'll just pick it up and put in the garden and get more worms. Yeah. My worms are doing really good, actually. I fed them more potatoes tonight. Yeah. wood shavings. Well, you don't want to put wood shavings on the ground here because, like, no termites.
Your local Venera, your appliance specialists with everything.
Yeah, termites are pretty destructive.
Much more. Plus with
So I think I'll do mulch, kind of like sugarcane mulch and that stuff that like Amia sent me, something like that.
Protect and style your sofa with Temu's stretch soap covers.
Quails, messy eaters, like do they spread shit everywhere like budgies do?
Prints also bring a touch of elegance to your space. Available in multiple sizes.
Because like budgies don't care, they'll jump in the bowl and flap their wings and crap like that. I was looking at all the boards today. While I'm being do quails eat mealworms? I think a mealworm's as big as the quail's beak. I think a mealworm's probably bigger than a quail when it's born. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I don't think so. I know they got very tiny beaks, they do. I've never had quails before, ever. But it's like some of the parrot birds we got here. Believe it or not, they love I've seen them act like dogs. Like you bring out the packet and like they want you to open that packet. It's like a powder. I don't know what it is. I'll find out. I'll work it out. Yeah. I gotta get. The good thing is, I've been looking at plants like plants that require temperature but that require shade. Because in summer, that'll grow really good. Yeah. I got the boards together and they're all inside the shed drying because it's so wet outside. They are drying. It's only the first coat. And yeah, to budgies or quails, yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know if I want to wreck it. Because I can paint, but I can't. Well, you can do anything when you put your mind to it, but like... we'll see. Yeah. %98 humidity. Imagine that in winter. That's horrible. Any humidity is. My daffodils have started producing the what looks like a leaf, but is starting to bulge out, which will show the flowers. I checked my tree seeds today, and I saw one had started the process of germinating. So I reckon I've got about another month at the most before I got to plant them. Which will be really easy because the ground will be soft enough then. But I really can't wait for it to get a little tiny warmer in weather. Do you know it's the end of July? How fucking quick is that? The end of July.
Design your dreams.
August begins in a couple of days.
The new Eau de Parfum, Ralph Lauren.
August. Once August comes, shit. Once August comes, I don't know. Things change. You'll start seeing. How early do you think the Christmas marketing period will start this year? I reckon you will see Christmas stuff in the shops mid-October. Oh, no. Early November. Could be wrong. Could even be earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I saw Val in here the other day, and I was meant to ask her. I gotta say, how come they left fucking what's his name? Lol Cow Live or whatever. Cheers. They didn't like it. Oh, okay. You know, I tuned in once. Was that Tina from Angry Granddad? Was that? Yeah. I tuned in once. I read the room and I kind of thought, this is not Savage's scene. Hello, Earth. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Just saying. Just saying. Ah, cool. Must be Sunday morning. It's Sunday night here. Yeah.
You have a message from God.
Want to win incredible prizes? Find it at the Good Guys competition.
Always want to win incredible prizes.
Is to find the hidden letters and crack the code word for the chance to win. Get searching now and find it at the Good Guys.
Greasy second day hair? I use Hyaluronic Pure by L'Oreal Paris.
Two solutions.
What is it?
Purify scalp, fresh roots and honey.
Purify your scalp without having a shower. Hey, Sue Mick. Is it raining there? All day? Because there's more coming. I just thought I'd let you know. It didn't rain? Holy shit. Yeah, it's that humid up here, right? But middle of winter, that I finished painting the back wall with that gloss fucking Bobby Brown colour. It still wasn't dry at, I don't know, 1:30, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah. It's a bummer. And that photo I said I'd post, I'll post it after the stream. It's on my iPad. It's so humid. When I went to charge my phone this morning from last night, it said moisture thing warning. So I had to demoisturize it and then charge my phone. And by that time, I'd already taken the photo with my iPad. 202.8 grams. Actually, no. 10 grams for the container. So I don't know, I think the lid of the container was 6 grams. The containers, I just rounded it up to, because like, you'll see why. I didn't want to tip it out. But nonetheless, that's pure raw gold. And that little container there, that's about $22,000 worth. Yeah. I don't know. I tried to find out today what the fucking prices were for today, but like, I don't know, 3.3, 3.2 an ounce, whatever. Yeah. If you do the calculation yourself. And excuse my Chinese takeaway container. Yeah. And when you put water to it, it takes on a different look. But when you find it out of the ground, it's rather, you can tell it's gold. It looks different than the ground. But it's hasn't been handled by man. It's been or processed for that sheen. You started putting your stuff in your compost today. Cool. You watch the worms come. You'll love it. Yeah. What I remember, all your grass clippings, anything green. Don't put branches in there, Sue. Nah, branches take too long, right? Unless you run them over with the mower and turn them into shit, but don't put too many in. Put more green and like all your veggies and shit, noodles, crap like that. Just put them in there. Meat, yeah, leftovers on your kitchen, everything compost. Everything compost. And the ground up here's a red ground.
Things get so pricey.
You know,
At least Frank's Basic Extras comes affordable from just $3.
what about sand? Yeah,
Seriously, it's just corn popped. Easy as.
yeah. No. Fucking oath. I had to think about that. You know what? There's only the old man and I here, right? And how would you say? We don't eat much. He's old. And he doesn't eat much. Me? I don't know. I couldn't give a fuck. And sometimes I buy a bag of rolls, right? Might be 6 in there. And like the whole week, you might have 2 rolls. I now try to buy the longer rolls, and I'll tell you why. About sandwiches in the compost, right? So I was buying the round rolls, and they were just sitting there. Fucking hell. Like, I don't care. I really don't. But then, like, he cracks the shits because I'm throwing the rolls out. But they'd be there for a week. So I have put many rolls of bread in my compost bin, I must say. Yeah. So now, what I find myself doing is buying longer rolls. Not the round rolls, the hot dog rolls, right? Because, like, even though they're not stale, like, fuck, it's been there for a week, buddy. Chuck it. You're obviously not going to eat it. I'm not going to fucking eat it. It ain't a fucking kitchen benchtop ornament. So, with the long ones, what I do is I don't cut all the way through to the bottom of the roll, but I slice it like garlic bread. And like, he complained about the amount of garlic bread that I was putting in. Like, I had this giant elephant garlic, but it's really not. I don't know. I can't taste it. I thought, right, put a big clove of that shit in, crush it up, get some Western Star butter out of the fridge, get a whole big tablespoon of that crap, right? Chuck it in a bowl, And then I'd go to the spice tray, and there's green shit there. Um, I don't know. It's a multitude of. It's green. That's all I know. Anyway, I sprinkle that on so you get like a bit of green in there. And with these stale rolls, I microwave the butter first till it's pliable, till you can sort of it's got to be stiff. You don't want it runny. And then I butter it in one roll. And one of these long rolls is like an entire garlic bread for the old man and I. And I found that I'd throw less rolls in the compost if I bought longer rolls because I can make ravioli, spaghetti, and we can have fucking, well, I guess, garlic bread. But he complained there wasn't enough garlic in there, right? Guess what I discovered? Garlic powder. On the first try, apparently it was a bit too garlicky. I don't know, fuck, it's just a powder, right? How strong can it be? I'm just saying. Because, like, that shit there, you take the lid off, hasn't even got little fucking holes, like, drilled in it. It's just a big ass opening. And when I went to pour it in there, you know that oops moment? And then you know that moment that you just say, fuck it. Yeah. That's how I found out garlic powder was really strong. Yeah. Now, sauces and crap, I'm really fucking hopeless with. However, yeah, oops, it was fucking covered. So much garlic powder came out. Well, yeah, whatever.
My biggest skincare regret? Starting retinol.
Anyway,
Then I was lucky. Even
I've been trying these potatoes, right?
vinygee CRX triple serum.
And everyone grows some kind of fucking potato around here. And this guy had these really long potatoes. About as round as oh, yeah, just nearly as round as a bottle of wine, right? But long. And for dinner tonight, I had a shepherd's pie And I thought, what else could go with shepherd's pie, right? So I thought, chips. We'll make chips. Anyway, this potato was so long and so round. It took me longer than average to cut, like, I don't know, McDonald's kind of fries in there. And it, like, when you cook chips, it's a bitch, right? I'm veg. You're a veg. Anyway, one potato, one potato made like two large McDonald's French. Oh, nah, more. Four large McDonald's French fry fucking things, right? But anyway, I don't know. I just throw spices on everything, right? So you can't eat chips all the time. Yeah, nah. I Nah, it's not. It's not good for you. No, no. Fried food's not really that good for you. But hey, I don't know. Fucking winter shepherd's pie. It was like I didn't make this shepherd's pie. I bought it from the bakery the other day, 2 days ago. Like this was huge. This is so huge that a quarter of the shepherd's pie for the old man, and a quarter for me, and there was still half left. And I composted at least a quarter of each quarter, and some chips as well. I put chips with tomato sauce on there in the compost bin as well. But this potato, right? Fucking one potato made so many chips. I thought, why am I doing this? It took me so fucking long. Like I'm standing over the breadboard, and I thought, if I have to individually cut each one of these, I'm gonna cut each one of these individually. And I don't know. I had the dinner plates on top of the on top of the stove top, right? Because like, may as well get what you need when you're gonna make dinner and put it out because you're gonna need it. So I was running out of room cutting this potato into chips, like McDonald's size fries, and so I used my dinner plate to put the cut chips on there. Anyway, that piled up. So then I thought, fuck it. I really didn't want to do this. I don't want to dip them in the oil. Like, because they always, no matter how fucking good you think you are at cooking chips, if you don't do it right, they stick together. Yeah, and something's, yeah, that's, so anyway, I virtually had to drop them in really quickly, one by one. And I thought, I looked at the spice rack and I got this spice jar from Master Foods, right? I think it's meant for chicken, but it's called Peri Peri. I just, I don't know, fuck it. I put it on the chips and then I rattled them around for about a minute. Yeah, so whatever that come out like. But he did say, "Oh, these are the chips you bought, aren't they?" I said, "No, I just fucking made them." Oh, that's an indication that he liked them. Yeah. I was going to do rump steak tomorrow, but like, I can't be fucked because for some reason there's going to be more breaks in the rain tomorrow than there has been in the last 2 days. And I'm going to reassemble them breeding boxes and get them back in there. But I hope it rains all night because last night was really good. It was. You go to bed, you listen to the rain. Yeah. Yeah. And rissoles, I have never, ever. Who the fuck recommended rissoles? Now, I don't know. I a chicken fucking rissole that was basically the insides of a fucking sausage roll. I guess with breadcrumbs and shit on it. Never, ever, ever, ever doing that shit again. It's like rubber, like fucking. Yeah. No, it's. Yeah, I'm never gonna go down the path of fucking rissoles again. Nah. Wasting my time. Yeah. Something went wrong? Yeah, the whole idea of getting a rissole. But like I said, I have never delved into the world of rissoles either, so that was probably my own fault, but seems I can concede that part. I still make the decision to say no more rissoles. Yeah. Maybe I should put them in the slow cooker. Cook them for 4 hours. Turn them into squash balls. No more rissoles. That's what I did. I put them in olive oil, right? I got the fucking. Now I thought, you can't cook these things too quickly because they're like the shape of like Stewie Griffin's head. So thick and abundant. So I had the gas stove turned right down and I put them in there. I think rissoles should be done in an air fryer maybe. I'm not getting an air fryer. Yeah. Do you know what I want to try and do, Amia? I want to make meatballs, right? I don't know if this would work, but this is what I want to do. I want to make meatballs, not big ones and not small ones, but, you know, meatballs. I then want to fry them just to brown them in a fry pan. And then refrigerate them. They've got to be refrigerated. Say for 24 hours. And then they should be like hard. So to re-soften them, I don't know, make up some kind of sauce and put them in the slow cooker for say 4 hours. Do you think they'd fall apart? I mean,
That's great, guys. And cut, reset.
Hi guys, just want to come with me?
Yeah, sure, thank you. Cool cards, right? Yeah. How was that? Where are you going?
ads. Yeah. But anyway, toodaloo. I'm going to bed.